the singleized stick format, or the single stick format, okay? The way our Kali system works in our federation is level 1, you're just focusing on single stick work, okay? Level 2, double stick work. Level 3, knife work, and also dulo, which you'll learn about in later videos. And then level 4, you're working with the Panatukan and the Dumag, okay? This is, and by the way, that is dirty boxing and grappling. And the reason why the Filipino martial arts look at it like that is because they look at, let's put a weapon in them, let's get the advanced stuff out of the way first, and then we can refine it moving forward-wise. Second of all, everything you can do with the weapon, you can do with the empty hand, which we'll learn about level 4, okay? But let's progress, okay? At least that's how it felt like with me. Let's get the advanced stuff out of the way first. That's literally what it felt like, because it's so different with FMA, the Filipino martial arts. They put a weapon in your hand right from the very beginning, and then move on forward-wise to empty hand later on. It's like, it's totally counterintuitive. Okay? So, anyway, when we're talking about heaven and earth concepts, we started talking about this last week and using strike 1, 2, or 1 and 2 with going to the head, the body. Today, we're going to change it up a bit. Okay? So, number 1, when we're moving, we're also going to change our height. So far, you kept the same height. Okay? That's change number 1. Change number 2 is you're going to apply these same concepts from changing the height, okay, also changing the attack, so that we're not just doubling up or tripling up on this technique. So, for example, strike 1, strike 4. Strike 1, strike 4. Notice how I changed my height for there. Okay? 1, 2. 2, 3. 1, 4, 2, 3. So again, 1, first triangle going forward. Now we're going back triangle. Step 4. 2, 3. 2, 3. Change your height. Be a moving target. It's harder for the person. Okay? Same thing here. 1, 2. So we're going 5, 6. 5, 6. Look at that. That's 3 combinations right off the back. First one. 1, 4. 2, 3. That's the second one. And 3 or 5, 6. All 3 combinations fluidly. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 2, 3, sorry. 5, 6. Okay? So when we're looking about this, it is important to realize that you are changing the height, changing the angle, and remember to stay fluid. Okay? So let's add something to this. Okay? So let's have that block. Okay? So I did that open hand block, or that block going first to 2. Boom, boom. I did the same combination. Same thing with the other one. 1, or so we're defending number 1, attacking 1, going back with 3. Again. 2, 2, 3. And then it's 1, 1, 3. So 1, 1, 3. All right? Let's try that again. Block 2, 2 strike, 3 strike. And you go 2, block 1, strike 1, strike 3 or 4. Sometimes the numbers can just get jumbled or messed up a little bit. I apologize for that. A little bit of ADHD and whatever. But the fact of the matter is, you move on with it. All right? So, when we're going through with this, okay, it is super, super important. Thing like this, opposites attract, at least in these beginning stages. What's our opposite from angle 2? It's not angle 4. Well, I mean, I guess it could be, because it changes to the same side. But the diagonal opposite is 3. Opposite diagonal, for lesson purposes, we have 1, 4. Okay? See where I'm going with this? Now let's talk about 5 and 6. So we have 5, 6, 4, 6, 5. Okay? So those two combinations, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, or 6, 5. Sorry. Again, 6, stopping here, go through, and come back. Okay? It should be like a paintbrush when you're moving through these techniques. Always a paintbrush. Okay? And that leads me to the next one, diagonally blocking. Okay? We're going to talk about 2 tonight. Okay? The instructor I learned this from used to say it's like a dragon chasing its tail. Okay? So, for example, person's coming in for a strike number 2, okay? Or a strike 1, depending if they're southpaw or orthodox. Either which way, it's coming over here, okay? Dragon is going to chase its tail towards that exact point. So starting low, chases the tail up, okay? Starting low, you may be resting, you may be waiting for your match to come through. Opponent starts to come in, it goes straight through. Now, if you hit the person's elbow, you're going to snap it, or at least hyperextend it and break it, or potentially fracture it, break or hurt the tendons. There's so much damage that can happen with it. Best case scenario, in the most non-destructive manner, is attack the weapon. Boom. Okay? So, we're right here. 1. Oh, look at that. We can continue back with the number 2. Okay? And likewise, person's coming over here for this striking on this side. Okay? Notice, dragon chases the tail. And again, I'm striking toward the arm. I'm striking towards the hand. I'm intending to break that person's hand or arm. Okay? Or go to the head or the jaw, etc. But, so striking number 1 and striking number 2. Now, if I'm going the opposite side, I can do the exact same thing. Okay? It's all the same manner that I can work with. Okay? So, with that being said, let's go into some paired work. Okay? Up till now, our Kali lessons have been solo drill based. Okay? But you can also apply this with a partner. That's what it's intended for. Okay? So solo-wise, you can work all these techniques all you want, etc. Eventually, you should have a partner that you can work with. Okay? That way you can feel the difference. You can feel the resistance.